Quite pretty indeed. Oh, you can see trees now. I don't really need this area. Oh no. Is there a fire? Why is it all ash? It would have to be ash, right? Because like trees, trees and life don't just suddenly disappear. Hmm. Now I know this game ain't a horror game, so what's the deal? Is the button gonna come back? I could just leave. Low-key when I kind of push the button. But again, I guess the button's completely broken. Oh. The world is simply a desert now. Hmm. I guess I really did make the narrator mad. I drove him crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Yeah, they put me in a room. A rubber room. A room full of rats. Rats? They make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room. A room full of rats. Oh. Well, isn't that interesting?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Huh. Well, okay then. New content.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Still wanna go in there. Oh! Oh wait, no, that's normal. Never mind. Oh, okay, so it's just skipping stuff. Hmm.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original
Indeed.
Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
No, I hate
Which
that.
is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
The Stanley Parable 2. The
Yes, you
end.
see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
The end is never the end. Again. 272. Can I take the bull? Okay. Welcome, investor showcase.
calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Okay. Okay. Huh. Oh, well, I thank you, narrator, for opening the doors. Why did it sound like one of those cartoon sad noises? New content is out. New content part 2 is in. Old plus busted. New hotness. Boring section of the chart. Cool red section of the chart. Cool. Brilliant. More TSP, better TSP, win-win. Paradigm shift, synergy, brick and mortar approach, envelop client-centric marketing. The color red, leverage, holistic value. Yes, indeed, everything is quite red. Ooh, the different ways they were gonna put it. I wish this was interactable, but whatever.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed
Oh,
down what
there's two of 'em.
exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much
What?
more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Huh. Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Batman Arkham Asylum 2, City, Divinity Original Sin 2, Doom 2, Aladdin 2, Richard After Far, Dark Souls 2. 2. Okay. Valued investors, this way to the show floor. Oh. Oh, interesting.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
There's merch. Can't use the merch table yet. Whoa. Okay, bro's not looking at me. That's fine. Office decorations. The Stanley Parable reassurance bucket. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Yes, why don't you tell me my name? Hear your name in the game.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
I like the small button. He's cute. You wait until I need my name, bro. You don't know it.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to
I
imagine
know Jim.
yourself living as Jim, sleeping
Okay.
and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
Not
If
really.
so, then please step forward and press the button.
I don't really feel like Jim. I mean, how can I when the only Jim I know is maidenless? Sorry, bro. I mean, you're never gonna watch this, but on that slight chance you do, sorry.
Jim.
Yes, you see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
All right.
Jim.
It hits even harder the second time. If
Loki
this
does,
were the
though.
only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money.
Probably not.
Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Oh, the doors are open. Also, I'm clicking it again.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Hey! You took my Jim button away! Man. This game's too expensive for what I got. I want more Jim button, bro. This game was really
I
expensive.
suppose I
like,
could
really
allow only
expensive.
people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Wow.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it would go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Uh-huh. Is that where I came in from? What's that? What's that? What's that over there? Reassurance bucket. Okay. Collectibles. Infinite hole. Free trophy.
Ah, I can see you've gotten the Settings World Champion trophy. Well done. You've experienced every setting, traveled to all corners of the settings menu. There's nothing you haven't seen. So just for you, in the Stanley Parable 2, I'm including an entirely new setting, something called bumpscosity. What exactly is bumpscosity? Well, I haven't quite figured that part out yet, but I know that you'll be able to adjust it on some sort of slider and that it'll be accessible from the settings menu. We'll sort out the rest of the details later. I hope you're looking forward to trying out every level of bumpscosity in the Stanley Parable 2.
You are the champion of setting all the sliders to all the possible numbers. Please enjoy this room. This is your room. It was made for just for you. They will never set the setting sliders to every possible setting. Yeah, I did in fact set everything to everything. Also, what's bumpscosity? Okay. I want the infinity hole. That didn't sound right. No screenshots. Two.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
What? Oh. Step niece. Someday, get well someday. Okay, I'm definitely choosing that one.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get well someday it is.
I get it. If you chose that one, it would have given you that one. I get it. Clever. Oh, it actually updated all this. Okay.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No. No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Okay. New features, content, new ideas. The new update ray traced more of the same, but in a good way. The sequel to the red is the new orange. A whole new office. Consistently quality with just the right amount of change. The baby's all grown up. Okay. Expo Hall 2 guide. Haven't been to the bucket yet. Can you find collect them all?
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Okay. Hate that. No, I hate that. But hey, 1 to 6. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't take me all the way back. Don't take me all the way back. Don't take me all the way back. Don't do it. Don't be miserable. Oh, okay.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Hey, jump circle.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle? Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Oh, you suck. I thought we were just getting along. We were just becoming friends. Just because I like you doesn't mean we're friends. Is that how that works? I don't know.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it
Not really.
engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well,
Nay.
I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try. Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Thanks.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh, I can't put it down. Fantastic. Well, at least I have an item now. That apparently will be permanent. Yay.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Okay, I've already been here. Next is the infinite hole. I have a bucket now, so maybe I can scoop up some infinity. Time and depth. Time like infinity. Distant past. Okay. Rim. Hole. Stone in the air.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Okay. What is happening here? Huh. Infinity. I guess I'll go waste my time with the free trophy, which is not probably gonna give me a free trophy. Free trophy. Pull the lever. Receive your new trophy. No more steps. Get yours right now.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the trophy will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the trophy is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Okay. What's with the kidnap car? What was that? Oh, I just moved to a box. Alright. Okay.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I mean, I haven't gotten to the hole. Guess I'll go do that. Okay.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Oh.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
It will kill me eventually. He lied to me.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
I didn't really feel like dying. I'm sure no one does. There's a door over there and I want to get into it, but I can't. And I also can't get past this to get to that door, into that door. Oh well. What I do need is to get to this exit sign and see what's up. Because I don't know what's up. The exit's blocked now? No, that can't be. Oh, the exit's this way. Ooh. Okay.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yes. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold
want
on.
that.
Let me do a different arrangement.
No, I want that.
Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
I want that.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Oh no. What did you do, narrator?
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting,
The
or even
balloons.
say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.